Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Aquarius. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign, so I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So starting off the reading today with the Light Seers Tarot, and then we'll use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot to clarify, the Romance Angels, and then close off the reading with the Soulmates in Separation, Unspoken Love Messages. So let's get into the reading. Angels of Love and Light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please, and thank you. I just felt the need for one more shuffle. We're going to cut up the deck for you now, and then we'll lay the cards out on the table. First card out for you today, we have the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else is going to come out for you. King of Wands in reverse. Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, the Hangman, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck we have the Six of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Wands, Temperance, Knight of Cups, the Fool in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Star, which is you guys, okay? You could be dealing with a fellow Aquarius, an Aries, a Sagittarius, maybe even a Leo. We do have Taurus on the table with that Hierophant, and we have Pisces with that Hangman. But you could have these placements quite strongly in your chart, or maybe your person does. But you could obviously be dealing with a fellow water sign, an air sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign, because pretty much everyone is here, guys, okay? Okay. So what I'm feeling is there is someone who's incredibly interested in you, but they have not made it blatantly obvious to you as of yet. I'm getting the sense that this person may feel relatively shy. I'm getting a sense insecure here, guys. This person may have a tendency to come off across in one particular way in other areas in their life. So they may, I'm getting the word boisterous for some reason, maybe a bit arrogant. They've had a tendency in the past to be a bit of a show-off, or they're very cocky. And I feel like that's more in the lines of what they're comfortable with, so something to do with their career, their finances, their work. Big career here, guys. I'm feeling that very strongly. But when it comes to relationships and their emotions, and when it comes to someone that they genuinely like and they can see themselves having a proper, you know, long-term commitment with, or settling down with, or marriage with, or children with, I feel like this person doesn't really know what to kind of do with themselves. They're just, it's like uncharted territory I'm getting. Like this person just gets all up in their feels. Their emotions are a bit here, there and everywhere, and I feel like they have tried to work on their emotions, but it's taking a toll on them. I feel like it could be knocking at their confidence slightly here, because I feel like their intention is actually to eventually show you how they feel for you and the depths of their feelings, and to have, you know, this new start with you, and to kind of start off on a friendship and then kind of build up into some sort of romance. And not to say that this person just wants to be in your life and have like a friends with benefits or anything like that. I feel like eventually this person will want something long term. They'd be interested in the idea of settling down and marriage and everything else. But it's weird for me because I feel like my throat keeps on wanting to clog up. So this person may have not actually spoken to you in a very long time. They may have hurt you in some sort of way, or betrayed you, or if you felt stabbed in the back by them, You may have had to turn your back on this person in the past because of their particular ways. They may have been relatively immature, they could have been childish. I'm also getting the sense that they were emotionally immature as well. So it's like they seem to have a good head on their shoulders when it comes to business, you know, when it comes to finances, when it comes to particular contracts or academia or something along these lines. I feel like this person, you know, is very hardworking and they are very much a student, as it were, and in every other area of their life, you know, people would come up to them and ask them for their advice because, you know, this person can see things from a very objective point of view, but when it comes to emotions and feelings and becoming sensitive and getting in touch with their emotions and that kind of more feminine side to ourselves, as it were, because it's like the balancing of masculine and feminine, this person can have a tendency to be overtly masculine, and so they are more in their kind of pride and ego rather than kind of taking the time to nurture themselves and in their emotions. I'm getting this person most likely in the past came across as very self-centered, very selfish, and, you know, all about themselves, so a little bit self-absorbed. I keep on getting the word self, so like me, myself and I. So even if other people were interested in them and, you know, they went out with these other people and they potentially had casual relationships and things like that, they would never get involved with their emotions. It was all kind of like, you know, a bit of friendly banter or a casual hookup or a fling or what have you. And I feel like when it comes to you and this person, like you challenge them in such a way where it actually intimidates them a little bit and they feel completely out of their depth when it comes to you. And I feel like they have tried to walk away from you in the past, or, you know, they did walk away, or they're trying to be back in your life to reconcile, to have something more with you. And this time it's like they can't keep their eyes off you. Regardless of where they are in their life, they are constantly wanting to make sure that they can keep tabs on you, like from close by, as it were, like on social media or what have you. I'm just getting Facebook. I'm getting Instagram, Twitter, TikTok even. Even if you have your own social platform, like on YouTube, or you do something, I feel like this person is potentially learning from you in some sort of way, maybe even spiritually, guys. Like maybe you're the one that's actually like, not a bit of a guru or anything like that, but I feel like you're a very keen learner, like you like to know of things, like knowledge is power to you. And I feel like this person is very intrigued by you in the sense of like, they love your intellect and the way that you come across and you communicate yourself. I feel like this is a massive turn on for this person. Like, all I can feel is like extra saliva in my mouth, and I know that sounds incredibly gross, guys, but that's what I'm feeling. Like this person is literally like chomping at the bit to be where you are, but they're having to get over certain things first before coming forward towards you and making themselves known, okay? This person may have at one point not been interested in a one-to-one relationship or connection with you in the past. And it's not to say that was anything personal against you. I feel like predominantly you just took this person completely out of their comfort zone, because I'm getting this indication that they may have even fallen in love with you and they've never had that before, and now they can see themselves envisioning a proper future with you, and it just kind of messes them up because they're not quite sure, you know, how to even kind of move themselves forward. It's like they're interested in you, but they don't even know where to even start, as I was saying earlier about that kind of uncharted territory. But this person is needing to, you know, work on themselves. They're needing to work on themselves. This person wants to have a brand new beginning with you because they know that the reason your connection didn't grow in the past or didn't transform, even though they felt a particular way about you, like you and them being together would make them very happy. It's like See, I just feel like I've lost my trail of thought again. Like, this person is all scattered in the relation to their headspace. You know, one minute they feel like they're okay, and then the next minute they're not even sure what they were doing. It's like, you know, when you go into a room and you're like, I've got that intention of going into the room, I need to pick up my keys from, you know, pick up my keys from the kitchen table or whatever, and you go into the kitchen and then you're like looking around going, why was I in here again? Like, this person is constantly getting distracted, and I feel like it's because they're up in their head and they're thinking about you. And this person hates the fact that you aren't in their life, and all they want is to reconcile and be in your life, but they keep on going backwards and forwards in relation to what they should be doing or shouldn't be doing, because it's like they're getting themselves ready to gear themselves up and kind of strut their stuff and come forward towards you and everything else. But then at the same time, it's like, no, that's going to look ridiculous. No, I can't do that. That's going to look really, really awful. How about I hold myself back a little bit longer? Just a little bit longer. I feel like it's not the right time anyway. Maybe I need to get so-and-so sorted out, or maybe I need to wait on a decision in relation to my finances or a contract that I'm dealing with, or maybe I should be waiting on something to come through first, and then have the stability, and then I can move myself forward, and then we can kind of go from there. Like, I just feel like there's this push and pull in this person's mind when it comes to you, but it's been really challenging for this person, in a sense that they want to be in your life and they want to show you this love and they want to heal the connection with you, but it's like trying not to become reckless. And also they're worried about the fact that the consequences of their actions in the past really may have messed up things so much with you to the point that you won't be interested in healing and having anything to do with them. And I feel like now you may not be even in contact with this person or communicating properly with them. And this upsets them because they want your attention. And I'm getting this indication that they're feeling relatively ignored right now. And I feel like you're just focusing on you, focusing on your own bag, getting yourself together, working on whatever you feel that you need to work on as of right now, and you're following your intuition. And therefore this person is thinking that you've got your options open and that you're out there dating a load of other people and you're doing, you know, whatever. And I feel like this person's imagination is running wild when really you're actually just getting more in tune spiritually. And I feel like good things are starting to come in for you. Look at that with the World, the High Priestess, and the Wheel, and Justice. Wow, as I say that, good news with the Page of Wands. There has been confusion for you in the past and you haven't felt like you've been moving forward anywhere, but I feel like because you've taken the time to focus on yourself and you've been isolating, you've been healing, prioritizing you with a sense of self-care, everything is naturally turning around for you in your favor. Like, I feel blessings on blessings are coming into you for your life. You definitely feel the spiritual connection with this person, with that Temperance card, with the Sun, the High Priestess, the Hierophant wanting to show itself, and also the Hangman upright. You know that there have been challenges, of course. I mean, who doesn't have challenges? But then at the same time, it's like this person feels the connection between you and them as well. And because obviously they haven't felt like this with anyone else before, they just don't know what to do. And maybe they see you doing very well for yourself, and then it's like they don't want to come across as some sort of, you know, blubbering idiot, basically. They don't want to kind of get into being with you and in your presence and then just come across as a hot mess. Like, they want to be putting their best foot forward and showing you the best of them. But as of right now, they feel like, well, I don't know if I can do this. Like, that that's what this person is like. They may stutter on their words, guys. They may stutter on their words, I'm getting. This person may have had difficulties in their childhood in relation to their speech. their communication skills. And so therefore it's something that they may have to do some healing on. But yeah, I'm getting lots of different messages, guys. So obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But what we're going to do is we're going to clarify now with the Hierophant and the Hangman. So Taurus energy and Pisces energy. The thing is, it's like they may see you now coming across as not really that interested in them. And you're all about your career right now. Not really too fussed about the idea of love. Because you've had a lot of difficulties that you've had to go through in your life. And it's like, for the time being, it's like having the bigger picture of knowing that, yes, at some point I would like to have a long-term commitment, you know, to get married and potentially have children and do all that kind of traditional thing. But then at the same time, in the back of your mind, you're like, but I don't have to do that right away. You know, maybe I can take a bit more extra time to just kind of enjoy myself and work on being single and independent and getting my career off the ground and getting my sense of stability. And maybe you've lost out a lot financially when it's come to certain things. So you may just be working on your confidence right now here with the Queen of Wands. Getting your mojo back. Like, yeah, look at this, 10 of Wands. You've had a hard time and it's taken you a lot to get to where you are now. So you may be feeling like, do you know what? Love has not really been that exciting for me. So as much as other people are highly attracted to you and they want to be around you, you just may be a bit like, yeah, indifferent. I'm getting just indifferent. But look, people are fired up about you. With that Ace of Wands, you're just very much focused on you, and it literally drives these other people crazy, especially this past person. They are so highly attracted to you. Like, this is it. This person's coming across as like the King of Wands energy. They see you as the Queen of Wands to their King of Wands, or King of Wands to their Queen of Wands. But they've not shown you the fire that they have for you. They've been holding themselves back. But you've been showing yourself like this sense of, you know, passion for your life and enjoying yourself. And this person is just looking at you from afar going, oh, damn. It's not like to say, or like, how dare you go out and enjoy yourself. It's just obviously they want to be around you and they want to be near you, but they don't even know how to communicate with you because they're intimidated. And this really does bother them here with the Ten of Wands. Because they could potentially be like tied up in some sort of commitment with someone, with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, or dealing with a difficult third party that they're wanting to have a new beginning and leave. You know, could be dealing with an Aries, with that Fool. Why is the Hierophant here, please? This person's felt stuck in a rut for a very long time, and it's like they've been desperate for a change. And it's like you came into their life and they were like, oh, I've been wanting a change, and I've been wanting love, and I've been wanting this sense of care and nurturing and everything else. And there you turn up, and then they're like, well, I want this, but I don't know if I can deal with this right now. It's like they got everything they wished for when you kind of came into their life, but then they didn't believe that you would be as interested in them. So they may have gone off in a different direction because of their own insecurities and their own fears. But then it may have given you the impression that, you know, they weren't interested in you, or that you weren't good enough, or there was something wrong with you, when that's absolutely not the case. And you may have thought that it was some sort of unrequited love. And therefore, this led you to kind of bottle up your emotions and stress. Three of Cups. Yeah, look at this. Magician in reverse, Gemini, Virgo and Scorpio energy. Now we went further down into the deck. We did see, I believe we did see the Magician in reverse at some point. I believe we did, but I'm not going to count my chickens on it type of thing. But look, I'm going to let you know now here, with that Queen of Swords in reverse, the Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Look at that wanting to show itself as well, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Look, with the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords upright. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take this lot. You may have thought that this person here with the Six of Wands, they were having the victory in their life and they were in this traditional commitment with this karmic partner and the karmic ex and everything was smelling of roses and it was all good. No, it really wasn't that good. It really wasn't that great. They were feeling stuck where they were and they gave off the impression that they were all right when really they weren't. They were dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex who was very hot and cold with them, who was relatively cruel and cutting with their words. They were probably being manipulated, right? Your person was being manipulated by this person. They felt stuck. They had a sense of unrequited love there. They made them feel trapped in their head. They've gone through a breakup, a separation or divorce from this person. They've drifted apart from them. They don't resonate with being there anymore. Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. They're incredibly unhappy where they are. They've been betrayed and they've lost out a lot financially and there's been blocks and sense of interference ever since. Like this person, you may have given off, you know, may have looked at this person and gone, oh wow, well they seem to be alright, they seem to be happy, everything seems to be hunky-dory in their life, they seem to be having a wish fulfillment, but it's not the case, it's not true. This person has felt completely and utterly trapped where they were. They may have looked like they were happy on the outside, but it was all a facade. They desperately wanted to try to move on and revive a connection with you. Why is the Hierophant here, please? Look. Nine of Cups now coming out in reversal. Yeah, everything looked great on the outside, but it really wasn't true. Look. Ace of Swords. The Hierophant. There was the clarity there. The clarity there that everything looked like it was good on the outside, but they weren't deep down. They were in this commitment because it was an arrangement of sorts here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. There wasn't the growth there. There wasn't the solidarity there. You know, they may have had the odd good time with this person, the karmic partner, the karmic ex, or in this third party situation. But, I mean, they definitely had more negative times than they did more positive times. Look, with the Empress here. Taurus Libra energy, baby mama or baby daddy, there wasn't the growth there. There was nothing moving on forward. They felt restricted and held back in this other connection and they've had difficulty with trying to move on and let go from it. You know, these two people have grown apart from one another and they both don't want the same things. You may have thought your person was happy, but actually they were just dealing with someone who was incredibly, you know, controlling and jealous and clingy, and your person just felt awful there. They weren't happy with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. But this cycle is closing up now with the World. It's closing up. There's going to be a renewal. Your person is actually getting the courage to now leave and to move on. But they didn't leave because they were fearful of what other people were going to be saying about them and what they should be doing or shouldn't be doing, right? And they were also fearful about talking to this karmic partner, the karmic ex or the third party, with it being the Empress in reverse. You know, they were fearful of actually expressing themselves, that, you know, that they weren't happy, they weren't emotionally fulfilled. And if they were going to say, you know, that they didn't feel that great being there and there was a sense of negativity, like, they were fearful because of what this person was going to do or what they were going to say, or, you know, if they were going to spread rumours about your person, or if they were going to, you know, do something that they shouldn't do here with the finances, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And then they lose out even more here. Look, Two of Swords. The same card's wanting to show itself. Your person felt stuck in this third party with the Hangman. Hangman, the Hangman, Pisces energy. They felt stuck and they weren't able to leave. Oh my gosh. They were legally tied in and bound to this person. with some sort of lawsuit. But they weren't happy. Ace of Cups in reverse. They were so unhappy. They were giving off the impression that everything was fine, but it wasn't true. It wasn't true. Knight of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. They were being controlled and micromanaged within an inch of their life. I'm getting the sense that this karmic partner, the karmic ex or the third party, they would just constantly badger on at your person about where they were and what they were doing and everything. And your person, I'm getting, was working like a dog, you know, doing whatever they could in relation to the finances and the stability and the security of, you know, their relationship. But this karmic partner, the karmic ex, you know, was relatively lazy, or they didn't even put in any work, or they were just a bit of a bum. I'm not going to lie, guys. I know that sounds thingy, but they weren't just doing anything to put in any effort into the connection with your love interest. You know, they were very cold, relatively mean to them, and your person was like, well, I'm doing all of this, but yet, why am I treated so badly? Why are they treating me in this particular way? And I feel like your person had to learn a tough lesson. Yeah, look at that. All there was drama and chaos in their life with the Five of Swords, and they felt trapped here. Guys, I can't make this up. Eight of Swords. You see how this person is bound or tied up? They've been wanting to put their toe in the water, to get in touch with their emotions, to eventually speak up, because this person has their eyes covered and their hands away, but they've got their mouth is free and available. You know, they can speak up with how they're feeling. So they're trying to get in touch with their emotions to speak up and say, look, I don't feel that great here and I want to be able to move on. But they were basically scared of the repercussions of what they were going to say to this karmic partner or the karmic ex, because of the amount of drama there would have been. And then they would have made things much more difficult for your love interest. Judgment. Wow, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. The karmic partner, the karmic ex, did not love your person. They were in their life for a reason, and their reason was to learn some karmic lessons, most likely from a past life here. Their connection was of no accident, and your person's realising that, you know, they had to stay where they were until they managed to have the bottle, as it were, to speak up for themselves, because they didn't speak up for themselves. The karmic partner, the karmic ex, most likely was very materialistic, always had their hand out, very ungrateful. I'm getting the sense they were with your love interest because of what they could provide for them, and there was a sense of emotional manipulation here at play. I'm even getting very strong... Gosh, my throat again. Sorry, 1 second. Oh. Infidelity. It's like that didn't want to be said out, but I feel like the cold hard truth of it is that there was a sense of unfaithfulness, and that your love interest has realised that this karmic partner, the karmic ex, just wanted them for what they could get from them, and that there wasn't love there, and that they just felt trapped and bound with this person, and there was just constant arguments and chaos, and there was upset. We have 5 here with the Hierophant. We have the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. 555, so you could be seeing those numbers, or your person is. They've realised that they needed to make a change in their life if they are to have the stability and the happy home that they are looking for here with the 4 of Wands. This person realises that you are the one that they should be coming back to into your life, that they need to come back to you because they want to have the proper commitment with you, and that they should have invested in you all along. But obviously it's like they weren't to know that at the time, or they weren't meant to know that at the time, because they still had lessons that they needed to learn, and it wasn't anything personal to do with you. But then you may have been very disappointed with how things played out, because obviously you didn't have all the information. You know, of course you would be. You wouldn't, you know, you'd be left in the dark. So you're naturally going to gravitate to a particular belief that this person isn't interested in you or doesn't find you attractive, and then kind of drill it into your mind that you're not good enough, when actually you're most likely more than good enough for this person. And even your person, your love interest, thought that you were too good for them in the past, but they never voiced this to you because they most likely were trying to kind of, you know, big themselves up. But they know that they hurt you here with the Ten of Swords by not doing anything with you, by not taking any action, by not coming forward, by not showing of themselves to you, by not communicating or expressing themselves, or just not really doing of anything. And I totally get it. You must have been like frustrated because you feel this connection with this person, but then at the same time it's like, you know, you want to shake this person and say, look, get a grip. Come on, get it together. You can do this. You can make the changes, sort it out. It's like they're a very masculine person, but when it comes to love, they kind of just like hide away a little bit because they're unsure of themselves. But they're going to reach out. Page of Wands, they will contact you. And I feel like this is what you've been waiting for a very long time. They will come clean and express their feelings to you here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. They will most likely say to you, look, do you know what? I found out that the karmic partner, the karmic ex, was most likely unfaithful. I found out that she didn't really want to be with me, or he didn't really want to be with me. And they were basically a trickster with the Magician in reverse. I feel played by this person. You know, it's not nice to admit, but that's basically what's ended up happening, and the relationship didn't move on further, and I'm not putting any extra time, effort or energy to do with this karmic partner or the karmic ex. Okay. Wow, I'm getting Street Angel, House Devil. So it's like your love interest would probably say to you that this karmic partner, the karmic ex, like when they used to go out or other people would see them, it's like everything looks great, happy home, all of that. You know, there's no flies on her or no flies on him. But they're just a master manipulator here, this karmic partner, the karmic ex. You know, they know how to play it. And then they would just switch roles like that. They would just change, like a switch. What else here, please? You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Scorpio. What else here, please, for the Hangman? The Emperor in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow, guys, I mean, look. We have the Empress in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse. And the sense of manipulation here with the Magician in reverse. And the truth has come out about this long-term commitment that your love interest had with this person. That they were not meant to be together. They were not meant to have the relationship. You know, it wasn't meant to be long-lasting. It was meant to kind of, you know, be in for a season, as it were. It was meant to be like your person had to learn a particular lesson in relation to love so that they would, you know, stand up for themselves and communicate about what they are wanting and not give over their personal power to other people in relationships and stand their ground and be assertive and set boundaries. But they didn't do that with this karmic partner, the karmic ex. They most likely got walked on. And so that's what your person had to learn. So they most likely had a lot of power struggles between the two of them. There was a sense of domination and submission, I'm getting. Like, you know, a sense of breadcrumbing and, you know, lots of arguments and bickering and everything else. Your person's going to communicate with you and tell you all of this. That their life was just here, there and everywhere. Upside down, topsy-turvy, didn't make any sense. Your person was most likely struggling with this person financially for a very long time as well, and that also caused a lot of tension. You know, but that was basically because your love interest, you know, their love language could have been potentially gift giving in the past. That could have been, you know, something. And so therefore the karmic partner or the karmic ex most likely took advantage of your person in relation to that and were like, well, if you do genuinely love me and you do genuinely care for me, then you would show me by buying me a Gucci handbag. Like, and your person may have just gone, okay. So they did that. But really, it's not love. It's not love. Look, your person's going to reach out and say to you that they want to heal the connection between you and them, but they're needing to heal their heart as of right now, and they're in the process of doing that. They're letting go of the heartache and the pain from whatever happened in the past, and they're going to come forward towards you. But they don't want the issues of whatever happened in the past to be brought into the mix with you. But they are letting go of any emotional baggage that's not serving them in order for you and them to have the new beginning together with that Four of Pentacles in reverse. They realise that money can't buy happiness, and they need to turn their back on this other toxic connection or toxic relationship or situation or what have you, you know. But your love interest most likely got used by this other person, and the karmic partner, the karmic ex, most likely, you know, had other people that they were dealing with as well on a romantic basis, but obviously was keeping it all hush-hush. Look, your person's needing to get balance and heal themselves here with that Sagittarius energy. To look, King of Wands now upright. Are you seeing this, guys? King of Wands in reverse, this is where they were, or this is where they are, right? And they're seeing you from afar. But by going through, most likely, some sort of spiritual lessons, they're getting guided, as it were, to take the lead of their own life. Because we saw you earlier as the Queen of Wands energy wanting to come out, and also the Ace of Wands. This person knows that you and them are a true pair. And they know whoever they were dealing with, they're not a true pair. They weren't meant to be together for, like, forever, I'm getting. Like, as in, till the end of time. You know, you and your person are meant to be coming back together and having this, you know, connection with one another. And that you and them most likely have the past life connection and the strong soul tie, and that you and them are meant to work it out with one another. Sorry, just a card fell on the floor, so bear with us. You and them are meant to heal it together. See, this is the card that came out, the Eight of Pentacles. Your person, right, is needing to have a healthier balance in relation to their work life and their love life, to not neglect themselves or give their personal power away to other people, and embracing a new sense of self-love. And so they're now for putting this extra time and energy and work into them and whatever is working for them in relation to their career, because they may have had to change their career, or they may have had to relocate or do something to heal themselves here with the Star, to then eventually come forward towards you, Aquarius. But then they're unsure now as to whether you're going to give them the time of day if they were to move on towards you, because now they feel like they've missed out on an opportunity because they didn't speak up to you in the past, and they didn't leave the toxic situation before. They stayed where they were. I'm going to take one more or two more here for that Hangman, and then we'll move on, please and thank you, for Aquarius. Thank you. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to take one more. Anything else, please, for that Hangman, for Aquarius? Anything else? Thank you. Four of Cups. Nine of Wands, the bottom of the deck, in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse, High Priestess. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups. Seven of Wands. Wow, guys, are you seeing this? 777, you could be seeing those numbers, your person is. They want to fight for the connection with you, and they don't want any interferences, but they know that other people are going to try and get in the way of you and them achieving this sense of ultimate happiness with one another. This person is fearful now that you've got other options in your life and that you no longer want to invest in them. This person feels the deep spiritual connection between the two of you here with that High Priestess and the Hierophant and Judgment, obviously. And as I was saying earlier, the Emperor and the Empress of you two being, you know, upright. That's what I'm feeling, okay? This person feels the spiritual connection. They know that they have to move on from what's not serving them anymore. They've kept their feelings, you know, hidden or a secret from you for too long. I'm getting the sense that, you know, if you do have a very strong connection, you know, you're dealing with your twin flame here, divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. I feel like there's this sense of, you know, communicating in dreams or in 5D, or kind of sensing or feeling of one another, or having this sense of telepathy. But then they haven't shown up in the physical as of yet, and that's what you're kind of waiting for. This person is worried that if they get their, I'm getting their mojo back, if they get themselves back to, you know, feeling strong and confident and assured of themselves and everything else, and they come back into your life, are you going to have a careless attitude and not accept their cup of love because of what happened in the past? And if they say to you, look, you know, I'm serious about you and I moving on forward together, and they've now kind of, you know, got the strength eventually to actually make their way to you, are you just going to go, no thanks, tough luck, you've missed out on the opportunity, and that's it? Like, that's what this person is fearing, that you're just going to go, thanks but no thanks, I've got other people in my life now. You know, I totally get it that you want to change things around and everything else, but I'm not sure if I'm into it anymore. Like, that's what this person is scared of. They're scared that you're going to keep your options open, and they're just going to be constantly thinking about you and the fact that they've now realised they've missed out on an opportunity to be with you, when really all they want to do is to move your connection forward and not feel kind of haunted by their past mistakes. So anyway, look, let's get into the romance angels. I'm getting lots of different messages for you guys, so obviously only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, okay? So if you are enjoying this reading, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And if you are enjoying this reading, please hit that like button, as it makes a massive difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so very much. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. And if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is now a donation link available as well. So thank you so much to those who've already donated, and thank you to those who are thinking of donating. I greatly appreciate you all very, very much. Okay, guys? So even if you do not financially donate, then a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and comment down below as well. So thank you so much. Okay. This person was reluctant to make a decision in their life because basically they were fearful of suffering, really. They were fearful of going through the changes, but they are now realising that the connection between the two of you is of greater purpose than just the sense of it being a love relationship. You know, I feel like this person's understanding that you're just kind of not meant to be their next romantic partner and that's it. I feel like you're meant to have so much more with one another, and you're meant to carry out something in a sense of a soul's purpose, I'm getting. You know, maybe you're meant to work together. I'm getting a sense maybe build a business. I'm getting partners for life. In work and in love. Wow. And I feel like this person is now realising that that is the case, and it's actually stressing them out even more, because it's like this person's had this download, most likely this kind of intuitive hit, as it were, in the realisation that you and them are meant to have more together, and they're needing to work on themselves to bring it into fruition. Oh, can we get here for Aquarius, please? Getting that one. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Wow. I was getting a message as well that this karmic partner or the karmic ex may have actually tried to keep your person in the traditional commitment of sorts by using the children. If they have children, either that, if they don't have children, then they may have tried to do something with their fertility. Maybe tried to trap your person with a child. But I'm getting the sense that if that's not necessarily the case, then this karmic partner of the karmic ex may have had to have potentially an abortion, or they've tried to cover it up in the sense that there has been an unwanted pregnancy with another lover here, with someone else. And then your person found out about it and they were like, wow, okay, well, obviously I'm not going to continue on in this connection or this relationship, and we're going to break up, separate, or divorce. And I feel like it's like, I feel like your person now has something in writing. They now have some sort of legal contract of sorts which that allows them to break free of this connection with this person. It's like I'm getting get out clause for some reason. Wow, that's so random. I'm getting get out of jail free card, like, you know, in the game of Monopoly. What else here for Aquarius? But there was definitely a strong sense of codependency. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This person has so much passion for you, and they do want to have children with you if you haven't had children, or if they have children and you have children. It's like they want to blend families. Children has been a very big impact on your connection, I'm getting. What else here for Aquarius, please, and thank you. More than anything, this person just wants you to kind of be in their arms. But they have really struggled to show themselves to you emotionally. Yeah, look at that playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This person could be very serious as of right now because they have a lot on their plate, but they just want to have this sense of fun with you. Yeah, they're definitely going to come forward to make the effort, you know. I'm getting the sense that you make this person feel in some sort of childlike state, or you bring this inner child out of this person. I wanted to say Chad then for some reason, like Chad. Maybe your person's called Chad, or maybe it's a nickname, or maybe you know someone called Chad. Make the effort. Look at that. I did all that shuffling and then the same card comes out. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Yeah, this person is coming forward to you. Don't be fooled. They are definitely making themselves known to you because they're highly attracted to you. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Look at that flirt. Yeah, this person's absolutely a bit of a flirt. I feel like that is something that they don't struggle with. Yeah, look at that. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Your person's absolutely releasing the ex, or releasing the extras, or whatever isn't serving them. They're getting, you know, they're getting rid of that, as it were, and kind of moving themselves forward. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Past life relationship, you've known each other before, and flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others, and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life with express your love and children. Yeah. This person's going to express themselves and say that they would like to have children with you. For sure. Maybe, I'm getting the sense, maybe you're meant to work with children. Wow, I'm getting spirit babies for some reason. Maybe this person has been showed that you're meant to have children with one another. You're meant to have, maybe you've got spirit babies that are waiting in the wings to kind of, for you and this person to get together. Past life relationship. This is my twin flame card, this calling in your soulmate. Your person definitely feels it with you as well. They want you and them to be together. See, I keep on, we've got a dog, like, we haven't got a dog, but there's a dog just outside. and it keeps on barking. So this person wants to actually genuinely show you their loyalty. I'm getting man's best friend, so maybe they have a dog or you do. But this person is loyal to you, but they didn't show that to you in the past, but they want to be able to do that now. They feel the depth of the connection with you. Maybe you kind of know that they're loyal to you, but they just haven't shown it. So there's this sense of frustration. But let's look at the soulmates and separation unspoken love messages and see what we can get for you today. Let's see what your love interest would like to say to you, or what you would like to say to them, as we do have cross watchers here, guys. You are very welcome, obviously. So this could be if you've had no contact with your person, or little contact, or if you are communicating, then it could be a bit sporadic, okay, guys? But this person may have had issues with their ego. I'm getting Big Ego by Beyonce. Yeah, this person may have had commitment issues in the past, but then somehow ended up in some sort of long-term commitment with someone else. So it kind of doesn't really make sense. Either that, or they were giving off the impression, this has just come through, they were giving off the impression to other people, the love interest and the karmic partner or karmic ex, they were giving off the impression to other people like family, friends, neighbours, whoever, that they were just having a two-way love, when actually they could have potentially been having an open marriage or an... Sorry about that, guys. My phone camera kind of cut out, so it has a tendency to do that, so I'm sorry about that. So I've just had to slightly edit the video. As I was saying, open marriage or potentially an open relationship here, guys, whereby they may have had some sort of arrangement, or they talked about, you know, the fact that they were having a poly relationship or what have you, because they were financially tied in some sort of way, or they had children, and they may have not necessarily had the sense of intimacy between the two of them, like they didn't really kind of want to be with one another, so therefore they kind of opened up the relationship, or they went to go with other people or do whatever, and potentially there has been a sense of unwanted pregnancy there, where the karmic partner or the karmic ex got pregnant, or potentially your love interest did, however this best resonates, you know, or the love interest got someone else pregnant, and however, obviously please take how you feel resonates and leave the rest, but I feel like that's a specific message, so I don't feel like that's like everyone's story here. So so yeah, let's get into these messages here for Aquarius. I was getting anything but getting pregnant, so because then obviously the cat would be out the bag then, wouldn't it? Like it would be obvious that if, you know, one was to get pregnant, then it would kind of, you know, the secret's out, obviously, especially if the baby isn't going to be your love interest, or, you know, however this resonates, you know. So yeah, I'm getting that for some reason. I'm working on myself each day so I can come back to you as my complete whole self. I kick myself for sabotaging this relationship. My life won't be the same. A few more, please, for Aquarius. Thank you. There is no good reason for the way I acted. I wish I can apologise. I love you more than anyone but failed to show it. I'm scared you will not accept me now. Well, we know that because this person is worried that you're going to reject them on a romantic level now, because of what happened in the past, and that you don't see them as it have anything more with one another. But also, your love interest will most likely let you know as well that if the case was with the karmic partner and the karmic ex or the love interest, if they had this kind of dynamic of it not really working out, there wasn't really love there, it was a false sense of love, or there was lost love, or, you know, they didn't genuinely feel that way about each other anymore, then I'm getting the indication that they had more of a roommate type of relationship rather than lovers as such. Hurting you was not the plan. And deliver me from temptation. Yeah, so this person's either incredibly tempted by you, as we know, that they feel a lot for you and that they are very passionate about you, very attracted to you, but maybe they've been given some sort of advice that until the coast is clear with whatever they're dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex or a difficult third party situation, that they can't make themselves known to you. So I feel like they're holding themselves back, okay? So I feel like it's until it's safe for them to kind of move on, that's when they'll show you how they feel about you. But this person, if that's not necessarily the case, but I feel like it is, they could have had issues with lust in the past, with temptation, with casual relationships or commitment issues or codependencies or addictions, or there was something going on with this person, okay? Or they were dealing with a karmic partner or the karmic ex who was like that, okay? I hope we can come back together and pick up where we left off. I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie, but I wanted to say I loved you. So yeah, this person was dishonest, denying basically their feelings for you, telling themselves that they were happy when genuinely weren't, and that they love you. I spend a lot of time thinking about you, wishing things were different, and I miss you more now that we are apart. I still feel your presence, your energy around me. Yeah, they genuinely miss you. But look guys, there were lots of different messages that came through today, so obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. So I hope that the reading did resonate for you. But leave us a comment down below. I'd love to get your feedback, and I'll eventually get back to you on those comments. But if you did enjoy this reading, please like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment, and hopefully you have a really good week, and we'll speak to you very soon. So please take care of yourselves. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye now.